Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Poggy with TGN.TV bringing you a priest video. I don't think we've seen one of those in a while, have we? And you'll notice, if you don't remember, Poggy used to be a blood elf and is now on Spirestone with the rest of the TGN gang. And I'm pretty proud to say I have a 349 item level, considering how little work I've actually done in raids. And you can go through there and look at my base stats and, my attributes, and here's my gear, get a brief look at that. And I kind of just wanted to say, the switch from Horde to Alliance was very difficult for me. I've been a Horde character for almost 2.5 years now. It was actually one of the more difficult things I've had to do, was give up that title of being, for the Horde. Now I'm for the Alliance, which just doesn't sound nearly as cool. But anyway, we're going to skip all this nonsense, so we're going to go straight into the dungeon. We're going to be doing Halls of Reflection, and I'm doing a pug, so if this were a guild run, it'd probably be a lot more reliable. But because I'm doing a pug, I didn't really know what to expect. You're really in for a treat here in about 12 seconds. So you'll notice that immediately when I got in here, there's already stuff down. Now, when I got in here, there was no healer. It was just these guys, like, they'd already wiped once. Okay, that's what happened. They had wiped. And I'm thinking, there's no way that that this group wiped on the first boss, unless maybe the healer was really bad, or they don't know what they're doing. And I'm thinking, it can't be the last thing. They can't possibly not know what they're doing at 3.5 months into Cataclysm. That's impossible, right? Well, as fate would have it, apparently it's not impossible, and they're going to demonstrate that pretty clearly here in about a minute. Now, and I'm just kind of going with the flow. Me as a healer, every time I'm a healer, I never really tell anybody what to do. Let me get these things out of the way. I never really tell anybody what to do. I just sort of go with the frickin' flow, if that makes any sense at all. Like, I'm that kind of guy. Like, that's just me. I'm gonna let the tanks and the DPS decide my fate. Because I am that much of a pussy to actually stand up for myself and say, no, we shouldn't do it this way, and instead give my opinion. Because I mostly just don't care. For me, it's just a heroic run, and we're just kind of going through the motion. For me, that's kind of what it's become, you know? But apparently these people have strategies and things, like, for these simple, old, heroic Cataclysm bosses that aren't really that difficult. And you're going to find out here in a minute that these people actually have no idea what they're doing. Let's just kind of fast forward here a little bit and skip all this nonsense. Alright, so the tank finally does pull the boss, and immediately I notice that snakes are attacking me. And I'm like, okay. So, everything's going smoothly, and then watch as this, I believe it's a mage here? Yeah, the mage is just kind of going to stand in the fire and die. And I thought, there's no way that you stood in that for more than a second. Like that. Just move right the hell out of the way. And I'm thinking, I guess maybe he doesn't have deadly boss mods, but then again, how could you not see all that blue shit coming out all over you? Now, okay, he claims a lag spike. That's not what I saw. And the tank is doing a great job, except for some reason all these snakes are still alive, and I'm not really sure why that is. Like, why are the snakes still alive? And those snakes do a lot of damage, like, in a group like that. And so, I mean, we have the boss plus, me trying to heal with the tank, taking all that extra damage from the snakes, and I'm just like, okay, why don't we just kill them? Now they're dead, eventually. I guess we decided to just down them with some AoE or something. I don't know. And then, there's the tank moving out of the way. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. Now, I'm not gonna say that the mage didn't have a lag spike, but it didn't look like a lag spike to me. Usually a lag spike looks pretty different, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You can let me know in the comments below. But anyway, so here we have the tank running back over here to turn this one off. I guess, is he? No, he's just gonna run. Okay, so he went around the corner and I just leap of faith him to keep him out of damage again, because he was taking so much damage from those snakes. And apparently nobody has shut off the other side until just now. So I don't know how long that was. I don't really keep track of how much time that was, but the snakes are still alive. like the snakes are gonna go into the fight and still be alive, and the whole time, like the entire time of the fight. And I'm not understanding it. That's the thing. Like at this point in the fight, I'm confused. I don't know why people are standing in fire. I'm assuming it was a lag spike. I'm just gonna go with it. They're saying don't kill the snakes in the chat. I'm asking them why in my head. I'm not saying it out loud. I'm just like, why are we not killing the snakes? Like that's something that I've always done in this fight, and it's never been an issue before now. And I'm just not following the logic there. So here we go. We're going to continue, and apparently I stand in that for a little bit too long. I guess that's okay, because at this point I'm just like baffled as to what's going on here. Like I have no idea. And the DPS meter is just absolutely garbage. Like 12k DPS, I guess that's alright, but you know, 10k DPS, not alright. We need to at least be pulling 12k minimum. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. I understand that, you know, the fight consists more than just tanking a tank and spank on the boss, but still, there's no reason why we shouldn't be doing at least 12k DPS in here. No reason. And here we go. I'm not really running out of mana, but I'm just kind of running out of thought process energy, where I'm like, okay, what's going on? I'm gonna barely save this guy's ass. Just pull him right up there. He gets a nice little heal, and moving on, because I did bubble him, and as soon as I bubbled him, it healed him. I believe it was actually quite a lot, but alright, so here we are again, and we'll notice, how long has this been up? Right here. And I went ahead and did a sigh. Look how long that has been up. That shield. Nobody's gone down to turn off the other switch. Here we are still, about 30 seconds. Switch is still on. Tank is finally going down. I guess he's going to try and turn it off, or what the deal is there. I have no idea. Like, I'm just completely lost at this point. I'm flabbergasted that any group could be this bad, this far into Cataclysm. I jumped down. It was actually an accident, but whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. It's clearly a wipe. The boss still has half his life left. I'm basically I'm not going to blow my cooldowns on this stupid crap. And I die, and then the tank dies immediately after, and we wipe. And I just LOL because I'm just so stunned at the stupidity. Anyway, that I was actually going to try to do a more realistic video for you guys, like, you know, let's go over the basics of this fight, you know. But I thought this was a lot more interesting to do this, to do whatever you want to call that, whatever that was. And anyway, guys, the point of this video is actually twofold. I wanted to show you that ridiculous freaking fight. I can't believe how bad that was. I'm sorry. And I also wanted to ask you your opinion. Would you like to see me make a comeback on TGN World of Warcraft? If so, what would you like to see me do? Would you like to see me do more dungeon-based videos, or would you like to see me do raiding? Because actually, Poggy next week will be because I just recently got into a guild called Casual Encounters on Spirestone. I think it's the 25th ranked guild on that server. It's not a bad guild at all, in my opinion. And they've downed every boss in every raid, and I'm interested to see what they can do, and maybe what I can do. I haven't really raided a lot in Cataclysm, I'm gonna be honest. I've done a lot of, you know, trash runs, maybe the first few bosses of something, but I haven't really done a lot of raiding. So leave your comments below. Would you like to see me raid? Would you like to see me do some progression? Would you like to see me do more heroic dungeons? What would you like to see? Or would you like to not see me anymore at all? That's also an option, though I don't know if I'll respond to that one as kindly as I will the others. So anyway, thanks guys. This has been Poggy with TGN.TV. I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope to see you again next time.